And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, we're always working on a weekday. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. ISG College Football, folks. And we're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're the only show, folks, that talk traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time, combining those two. We'll talk the latest in the world of college football. It is week 6 with the college pigskin. We'll also have a couple of EA Sports College Football 26 players and gamers playing for cash and prizes as we bring you the latest in college football here on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and also in the Black Network. All right, we'll come inside here, folks. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports, ISG football, ISG college football, and of course, ISG basketball. As I said earlier, we're the only show, folks, that combine traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're going to bring the latest in the world of college football. Just 2 ranked games this weekend, one in the SEC and one in the ACC, as we get you set with the latest in the world of college football in week 6. As we come to you here from NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. Shout out to the folks right here, man. You can see the big bright tanks behind me. We're here at 902 Brewing Company. They're located in Jersey City, 101 Pacific Avenue in JC, a craft brewery here in Jersey City, producing those ales and lagers. And they got some 20 different varieties there with those ales and lagers. Got the big bright tanks, those fermenters you can see right there. That's where the magic happens. Yes, the handcrafted beers and the best atmosphere, curated good times made right here in Jersey City. Got the spacious tap room that is upstairs, man. It's rooftop overlooking as well Lower Manhattan, right over the Hudson River. They host a variety of events here also. And like I said, the rooftop, man, great vibes here in the summer times here in North Jersey. Shout out to the folks down and everyone here. 902 Brewing Company, online, 902brewing.com. All right, let me go ahead and bring in the co-host for the day. There is to the left of me. He is Derwin Worrell, former sportscaster at WPRI in Providence, Rhode Island. Dagwood, how you doing, brother?
Doing good, doing good. Happy to be here to talk a little college football. Had some good games this past weekend.
We did. And got a couple of good games coming up this weekend. Pretty light schedule, but still some good action. Speaking of college, she is the queen of college football, folks. There she is, Alex Sims, former sportscaster, WSYR in Syracuse, currently a NESN Nation and NESN. She's a silent reporter for the Indoor Football League there, and also was a Heisman Trophy voter. If the Heisman Trophy was giving out today, you have to give it out today, Alex Sims, who would win the most outstanding player in college football?
It's too early, Lair. It's too early to pick that.
I'm just saying. Who would win right now? Who?
I don't know. You stumped me on that. I don't know. I can't give you that answer yet. You gotta wait until the end of the season. It's too early. They only played a couple of games. Come on now.
Yeah. I mean, look. I know John Mateer probably would have won it last week before he got hurt. But we'll see. You're right. We're just 5 games in, 5 weeks in. Still 2/3 of the season still left to go. You ready to get this thing started?
Let's do it.
All right. Let's talk the latest here in college football, guys. Week 6. Let's take a look at the rundown here. ISG College Football, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Arkansas firing their head coach, Sam Pittman. We'll talk about that. They named Bobby Petrino the interim coach, and you know that name. He's the coach in Arkansas. Remember the motorcycle? The road rash on his face. Also, the neck brace, all that good stuff. We'll talk about all that. Also, a big game in the SEC. Number 16, Vanderbilt at number 3, Alabama. Also in the ACC, Miami at Florida State. That's a big one there. In the ACC, got to figure Florida State can't go 0-2 and in the ACC and get to the championship game. Paul Finebaum, the mouth of the South, he's mulling a Senate run. We'll talk about that. And the NCAA is going to end the spring transfer portal for college football. We'll talk about that and what the latest is and what that means in college football. All right, let's take a look at the rules here, because as we talk the latest in the world of college football, we'll have a couple of EA Sports College Football 26 players, gamers playing for cash and prizes. Promote Heisman competitive game style head-to-head current rosters. We like to call those regs. Regular teams, all 136 teams are available. That's in the FBS. 4-minute quarters, King League format. You win, you do stay on the sticks. How about the prizes? It's all about the shmoney, folks. $50 guaranteed. The winner gets 40. The runner-up runs out this piece with $10 in cash. You win 4 straight weeks, and it gets progressively harder. You will win an NCAA licensed zip chair. Folks, go to zipchair.com to literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. I also make office furniture, gaming desks, sofas, stools, you name it. They got all of the NFL teams, NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS, also the universities and NCAA teams, and any custom pieces you might want as well. Check them out online, zipchair.com. They're located on Strong Island. as the kids like to say, Strong Island. That is Long Island. Shout out to Tina Altadonna, the marketing lady out there at Zip Chair. Check them out online, zipchair.com. Also, if you do win your first gaming chair, you will get an official ISG t-shirt, folks. They're online. You can check those out at theisgshow.com/shop. How about the matchup here? These two gamers playing for cash and prizes. OG2K, our current king of the hill, is our champ, playing with Vanderbilt, and AllInAllen, the challenger, playing with Alabama. That is the featured game this week. Also, game day will be there for ESPN. All right, how about the profiles of these two men? We'll start with the challenger. He is AllInAllen. Is he all in tonight, or this afternoon, or in the morning, whenever you're watching here on NESN on Big Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network? There is Tommy Allen from Hartford, Connecticut. He's an old nutmegger, age 33, TSA agent. Shout out to Tommy Allen, doing some public service there. Multiple ISG college football playoff appearances for the young man. How about our king of the hill? He is OG2K. Government name Nicholas Sirianni, no relation to the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, Nick Sirianni. He's from Western New York, Buffalo, New York. 19 years of age. He's in college. Two-time ISG college football champion, 10-time Madden champion. He is the champion in college football and Madden at the exact same time, holding both of those belts right now here on ISG. Real quickly, let's take a look at the standings, folks. It's all about the Molly Pop Grapes. MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Molly Pop taking a word about Sweet Storm, folks, with that pink bag promise. You see that pink bag in your local grocery store. You got to understand, folks, you're getting high quality produce. About 20 or 30 different varieties of grapes. They are very, very great, and it's just sweet. They're just the greatest grapes that you'll ever have. Also online, they also have pressed juices as well. Check them out online, MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Sweet record there by Larry Ridley. You can see JG. Alex Sims, she's got a sweet record as well. Derwin, his first foray here. A couple of bagels there. You know, in Penn State, they got the 11s, the double stacks. Double bagels there for Derwin Worrell. Let's go ahead and bring everybody in. Let's get a prediction here real quickly. We'll start with the lady there. See that pretty face? That is Alex Sims, former sportscaster WSY. All right, Alex, who you got? You got Vandy anchor down, or are you going Alabama?
So this is the first time I'm going with the team and the player that's actually playing that team, and it's going to be Vandy and OG2K.
Okay. You're taking Vanderbilt? That's crazy. We're taking Vanderbilt over Alabama. Remember, folks, it's about the player.
Yep. You'll hear my reasoning later.
Okay. But remember, Vanderbilt beat them last year in Nashville. Anchor down, baby.
Correct.
Who you got, Derwin? You got Vanderbilt? Oh, go ahead, Alex. What are you about to say?
No, I was just gonna say they beat them last year, so I'm gonna show you why I'm picking them this week.
Okay, all right. Derwin, who you got? You got Commodores? You got Tide? Roll Tide.
Man, as much as I would hate to say it, because I don't really care for them too much, but I'm going to have to say Roll Tide with this one because, as you said, Vanderbilt beat them last year, but it's time to get a little bit payback. And I think Alabama's got a little bit too much for the Commodores. So
you're going to pick Tommy Allen, right?
Yes.
I was thinking about it, man, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, you know what? Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm going to take OG2K for the simple fact he's lost one game in 7 months. One.
See, you know he's a rookie when he's not picking OG2K.
This is, you know what? And shout out to my cousin, Junior Sherrill, young cousin, star receiver for Vanderbilt. Sorry, cuz I got to take OG2K. It's not about the team. In the game, I might take you guys, but in college football 26, the video game, I got to take OG2K. All right, let's go ahead and lock it up, guys. Good luck to Tommy Allen playing with Alabama. And how about OG2K, our current king of the hill, playing with Vanderbilt in my hometown of Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA. Good luck, guys. May the best man win. We'll talk to the winner at the conclusion of the game, guys. Go ahead and lock it up. Let's do it right here. Vandy and Bama on NESN on Big Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. Let's go. And that pregame show brought to you by good friends at Golf Zone Social. We were just there yesterday for ISG football. 3 locations. We're Brooklyn at. That is Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. It's a sports bar and indoor golf lounge with some 16 total bays. You got the 15 bays and a huge VIP suite there. Got the simulators and the suites. It is where golf literally meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll have. Indoor golf games, meaning unparalleled social engagement. You can play some 240 courses and games. It's a true experience as well. It's a bar, it's a sports bar, it's a lounge, and a restaurant, all in one. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. So we're back here, 902 Brewing Company here in Jersey City. Larry Lee of CBS Sports, ISG College Football here. We're proud about Uno Pizza Ring Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Rolling with my co-host today. To the right of me, there is Derwin Worrell, former sportscaster at WPRI in Providence, Rhode Island. To the right of him, former sportscaster at WSYR, currently at NESN. She's a sideline reporter for the Indoor Football League, the Massachusetts Pirates up there in Lowell, Mass. We're talking the latest in the world of college football, and also the only show that combines traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. When we're talking the latest in college football, got a couple of EA Sports College Football 26 gamers playing for cash and prizes. Built on the screen is our current King of the Hill. He's our champion. OG2K playing with Vanderbilt. He is on defense, and down at the bottom, that is Tommy Allen, AllInAllen, playing with Alabama. He's the challenger here. The featured game and College Game Day will be there this week. All right, guys, let's get to the college football topic. So the big story coming into this week is what happened last week. Arkansas firing their head coach, Sam Pittman. Love the guy. He's been there since 2020. This was his 6th season here, so been there 5+ seasons. Record about 500, if I'm not mistaken, like 32-34. Felt bad for the guy. I mean, played a lot of ranked teams. I think like 47% of the games that he played were against ranked teams. So you can see why the record wouldn't be so good. Had a tough outing last week against Notre Dame at home at Razorback Stadium there in Fayetteville. They got mollywopped like 50-something to 13. Yeah. After the game, listen to Sam Pittman, man. You can see the writing was on the wall. He kind of felt it, and he also took responsibility for the Hogs, who didn't play very well against the Fighting Irish last week. Here's Sam Pittman before he got fired.
Well, I mean, I understand. I mean, I get it. If I was a fan, I'd be mad at me too. You know, I'd be frustrated as hell with me. But here's what I'll say. As long as I'm the head coach at Arkansas, I'm going to fight my butt off to get the guys out there. And how long that is, it is partly up to me because of what we put on the field. But that's not my call, and if I'm worried about that all the time, I won't be able to do as good a job as I possibly can. But I will say this: if I was the fans, I'd be mad at me too. Hell, I'm mad at me, to be perfectly honest.
And you can hear him there, very open and up front there. Sam Pittman, a stand-up guy, former offensive lineman, man, coached a lot of different places, very beloved there at Arkansas and other places there in the SEC. He said the quiet part out loud, look, I understand why the fans are upset. I'd be mad at me too. He even used the word hell. I'd be mad at me too. I'd want me fired. And that's what happened a couple of days later. This was Saturday night. And, of course, on Monday, that news came down with the AD, Hunter Yurachek, at a press conference, making the announcement. The only problem I have with this, guys, and we'll start with you, Alex Sims, the AD there, Yurachek, basically saying, we didn't give Sam Pittman the resources that he needed. Well, hello, your ass should be fired too then.
You literally just took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, you're part to blame as well. You should set up your head coach for success. And, you know, and if you're partially like saying that, or if you're saying that, you're partially to blame. You know, and it just goes to show what type of coach this guy was. I mean, players are all talking on social media, taking to social media about how upset they are. It just shows what type of coach he was, what type of culture he brought to the program. But again, you are competing with the SEC, with teams in the SEC. So you have to live up to those standards. They're very high standards when it comes to college football. And also, when you are 32-34 overall and only 14-29 in conference play, something has got to change. And I agree that there had to be a change, but also, you're right. The AD should have gotten fired too. I mean, you're not setting up your head coach for success.
Yeah. Speaking of success, AllInAllen, bottom right-hand corner of the screen, we're talking the latest in the world of college football. Got a college football game going on, a video game. They're playing for cash and prizes. He's got the lead playing with Alabama over the King of the Hill, OG2K, playing with Vanderbilt, top right-hand corner of the screen. Let's go to you, Derwin Worrell. Hunter Yurachek, that's the AD there at Alabama, basically saying, hey, we didn't give him everything that he needed, all the resources that he wanted, but we're going to fire the guy. Played, you talked about his character, a lot of one-score games that they played in and how close they were. Where's the responsibility on his part? Where's the accountability from Hunter Yurachek?
Well, he might be on borrowed time too. You don't know what's going to happen to him at the end of the year, but you got to make the change here.
He's been around, I think, since 2017, if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead.
Well, you know, you're part of the SEC, just like Alex said, and the SEC primarily one of the most dominant football conferences in the country.
Most dominant. It means
you
more
gotta
down
compete.
there.
It's about wins. It's about wins and losses. He could be a nice guy. The players could love him. But if you don't get W's on Saturdays, you're not going to be around for very long. So I'm not surprised by the move. But, and also with the transfer portal, it's real easy to flip these rosters and get better to get a good quarterback from somewhere else. So, times have changed where you need like 4 years, 3 years to recruit. You could go in that transfer portal, get a couple of pieces, and be really, a dominant force in the SEC. He probably has grandkids.
Give me all my money.
Give me all my money. You talk
all
about
my coins.
Generational wealth. He wants to retire and make sure everyone in his family is taken care of. I mean, he did them a solid, and that's amazing.
I'm sure every contender, every SEC coach there will definitely give Sam Pittman a call. Hey, man, I know you want to just come and look, you're getting your money from Arkansas. Come and be our offensive line coach, because he's that good and that well regarded in the SEC and around the country when it comes to the sort of teams that he put together, especially that 2020, the 2020 team, 2021, they were pretty good. Won the Outback Bowl and, went 9-3 in the SEC that year. So shout out to Sam Pittman on his way out. But, hey, man, when you lose games like that, in the fashion they've lost, a couple of one-loss games to Memphis and also Ole Miss. Both of those games, they probably should have won, fumbled the ball as they were driving to take the lead at the end of the game, and then get mollywopped by Notre Dame. That was the Katie bar the door moment for Sam Pittman. We got a college football game going on here, a video game. They're playing for cash and prizes. As we talk the latest in the world of college football, they're tied at 7 here. King of the Hill in the middle of the screen, OG2K just scored with Vanderbilt. The challenger back into the red zone now. AllInAllen playing with Alabama. That is a featured matchup this weekend here on ISG College Football. That first quarter brought to you by good friends at El Acula Dorado Restaurant, located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Great food, atmosphere, and great affordable drinks as well. Folks, the libations, they are definitely flowing. Happy hour, Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday. We'll be there tomorrow for ISG basketball. DJs on the weekends, Latin nights on the weekends too. They got the patio as well. Just great vibes, great food there. Marisol Romero and everyone doing a great job there. The Golden Eagle, it is landed right there in Bayonne, New Jersey. El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, online, aguiladoradorestaurant.com. All right, we're back inside here. Inside of 902 Brew Company, literally CBS Sports, ISG College Football here. We are powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, all for Route 3. ISG College Football, we're the only show, folks, that combines and talks traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. Week 6 here in college football, we're talking about the latest here in college football as we see a couple of college football players, EA Sports College Football 26, playing the video game for cash and prizes. Bottom left hand corner of the screen, OG2K, playing with Vanderbilt, down by 7. He's only lost 1 game in 7 months, guys. Trailing the challenger, AllInAllen from Connecticut. He's playing with Alabama, has a lead there with the tie up 14-7. I'm joined by Derwin Worrell, former sportscaster WPRI in Providence, Rhode Island. To the right of him, Alex Sims, former sportscaster WSYR, currently at NESN, doing the sidelines for the Indoor Football League. Guys, get back to the college football topics. We were just talking about Arkansas. Sam Pittman is out, and is Bobby Petrino. You might know that name, Bobby Petrino. He's the coach at Arkansas from 2008 to 2011, so about 4 seasons. Also coached at Louisville and some other places. Remember, he was with the Atlanta Falcons as well. Let's hear from Bobby Petrino at the interim coach Monday, next to the AD Hunter Yurachek, talking about taking this job and what a very, very special place Fayetteville is there at the University of Arkansas. Take a listen.
Special place. I mean, that's why I'm so fortunate that I was able to come back here, and I think that we've got to get it back to that special place where everybody in the state is behind the Hogs and everybody is proud of the Hogs, and that's our job. We got to go out on the field and give the energy and the competitive spirit and show the heart that we have in playing the game of football so everybody can be proud of us, and that's what we've got to try to do here the next 9 weeks is make sure that we can unify the state.
All right, so that was Bobby Petrino going to be taking over now. Got the interim tag here with Arkansas. Got about 8 games left here. I think they play like 6 ranked teams or something like that. 7 games left. I think 5 or 6 of them are ranked. I think Ole Miss, Oh, they got a bunch of teams. I got Tennessee coming up in a couple of weeks. They're on a bye week this week. Your thoughts here, Alex Sims, with Bobby Petrino being there. Remember everything about Bobby Petrino, the motorcycle, the young mistress on the back of the bike, road rash, the neck brace, and all that. Arkansas, they can't do this, right? They're not going to hire them. Tell me I'm correct, Alex. They will not hire Bobby Petrino. Or am I crazy here?
No, you're not crazy, but I also think that they really have no option at this point.
Wow.
I mean, come on, we're in the middle of the season here, okay? So this is the best choice they got at this point in time. He was the head coach there for a bit. He understands the culture, the dynamic. He was the OC. He is the OC, or he was the OC. Now he's the interim. I mean, so he knows the game. He knows, the players. The players are brought into the program. It's not a big transitional change. He also, reminding you, when he was head coach there, he went 34-17. Which is not too bad.
It's winning 2/3 of your games. That's 677. Yeah, 67%.
That's pretty good. Weird little thing about how he came in and he ended up firing 3 coaches. Like that was a little
mainly on defense. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, he clearly that's a little alarming. He comes right in. He's like, all right, see you guys.
Well, they just gave up 50-something points to Notre Dame. The defense has been bad all season.
But he obviously knows how a team should be run. He was there at the helm before. He obviously knows stuff that's happened behind the scenes, clearly, that obviously hasn't been talked about. Probably why he fired 3 coaches right off the bat. But I think, long story short, I think that was probably the best move at that point in time. But I think Arkansas's AD really needs to step up his game and hire someone that doesn't do all that motorcycle stuff.
There it is. Oh, the road rash, the neck brace. Yo, Derwin Worrell.
I don't know.
Bobby Petrino, he can't be a legitimate candidate for a head coaching job at the University of Arkansas, right? He can't be, right? I know the interim tag is there. What if he goes 4-3? They beat a few ranked teams. They got to seriously consider this, don't they?
But what's important to you? Is it wins or character?
Wins.
Are you trying to teach these young men something about character and being upstanding citizens? I mean, they went from one side of the spectrum with one coach that everyone beloved,
right,
and everyone said was a good guy, and the players loved him, probably would have ran through a brick wall for him, to this other guy that's in the midst of scandals and all kinds of stuff that you don't want to be a part of. You're going to make that guy the head coach. Why? There wasn't another professional on that coaching staff you couldn't have given a shot to with 8 games left, an opportunity to make a name for himself as a coach? I don't get it.
Wow. Alex, who do you like for this position here at Arkansas? I mean, I'm hearing names like Lashley at SMU. I think he's from that area, from the Arkansas area. He would love it there. You hear names like Alex Golich, the coach down at South Florida. The big name that I'm hearing is your boy Groot. He wants to coach in college. He's made that very, very clear. Who do you like?
I also heard, if McDaniels sets up Drake May for a successful season, wow. I heard that, but I couldn't see him taking another head coaching job. But
college, I don't know about that.
I can't see that.
No, I'm listening to too much Boston sports talk radio.
They're delusional up there.
Although Bill O'Brien, B.O., he's back in college. He was at Penn State, went to the Patriots or whatever, and he's at Boston College. So I wouldn't rule it out, but it's unlikely.
And I'm not gonna say my guy Fran Brown because he's. I truly believe what he says.
He would love to get back down south. SEC.
He's not doing it. Blair, he's not doing it. I'm sorry, he's not doing it.
Can you really win at Syracuse though? Can you win at Syracuse? Like you really want to?
Yeah, with the culture that he's brought into this program, 100%. And the type of recruiting he does, he's the top recruit in the nation.
Yeah, but think if you have to do that in the SEC. Now, Arkansas is not even in the top half of the schools in the SEC, but they got that Tyson money. They got that Walmart money. Remember, that's how they got John Calipari down there. Now, they can find a way because the baseball program is really good, championship caliber.
Look,
college basketball, we know what they got with Coach Cal.
I don't know.
It's better than Syracuse.
Yeah. I don't know who's going to end up taking this head coaching gig, but I know there's been a lot of fires over the past couple of weeks. So they're going to, this AD is going to have his options open. I mean, I feel like every single time we talk, there's another college football coach that's getting the axe.
How attractive as this game is in the third quarter now. It's tied at 14. Vanderbilt on the move again. Once again, OG2K did a good job there playing the end of the second quarter and into the third quarter. Looks like he's going to try to get this daily double score at the end of the half and right at the beginning of the next half. Derwin, your thoughts here. How attractive of a job is this Arkansas gig?
It's attractive because it's in the SEC, the best conference in football. Any coach that just wants an opportunity, I would think there's not going to be a lot of pressure on you early to try to turn the program around. And once again, with the portal, you never know what you can get. You can find lightning in a bottle and turn around a program really quick.
I could see someone going there, man. Say like you go to like the college football playoff or something like that. You're set. You'll never get fired. Like they're starved for success down there so much, and those people would love you so much. It's not like being at Alabama where you lose like 2 games back to back and they're ready to run you out of town. Right. That's a good gig there. But like I said, to be honest with you, to be open, not even the top 8, 9, 10 gigs in the SEC. Out of the 16, I'd probably put it at 13, 14 maybe. Just to be honest. Only ones I put below them is Vanderbilt,
you think
Mississippi State, and that's about it. Yeah,
you don't think
that's
people
about
would
it.
want to go to Vanderbilt because it's where it sits in the city?
Vanderbilt's probably the worst job in the SEC. But it's a special circumstance too because of the academics and things of that nature. Right. But as far as athletics, just the program, it's probably the worst gig in the
baseball's
SEC.
Pretty good.
I said for football.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see about Bobby Petrino, man. Wouldn't this be a heck of a story if they pull it off and he's a serious candidate and if they bring him back as the active head coach and remove the interim tag? We'll see about that. Arkansas off this week. Have a trip to Tennessee next week. So things are going to be rough. Sledding right there for the Hogs. Woo Pig down in Fayetteville. Second quarter brought to you by our good friends. Yeah, that's right, Woo Pig. Second quarter brought to you by our good friends at Mona Lisa Pizzeria. That's located in Bayonne, New Jersey. 165 Broadway there. Been around for nearly 25 years. The best pizzeria you'll find in Bayonne. Famous for their specialty pizzas, especially the buffalo chicken. Mona Lisa also unapologetically Italian there, folks. Rich, hearty flavors of Italian cuisine. Full menu with a bunch of options there. Also, if you're looking for something else, they got Italian dinners and also a quick lunch as well. They've got it all. Burgers, wraps, soups, salads, calzones, seafoods, desserts, and more. And they also got the Da Vinci room as well for a boutique-style catering and luxury events. And then inside here, you can go to the garden there. Nice events is there in there as well. Shout out to Chris and the good folks there at Mona Lisa. Check them out online, BayonneMonaLisa.com. All right, back here inside of 902 Brewing Company here in Jersey City. A craft brewery here in Jersey City produces those ales and lagers, about 20 different varieties of ales and lagers, handcrafted beers with the best atmosphere. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG College Football. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're the only show to talk traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking college football, week 6 here in college football coming up here. The featured game, the number 1 game, College Game Day, is going to be there, Alabama, and also Vanderbilt, that game in Tuscaloosa. I'm joined by Derwin Worrell below me, left-hand corner of the screen there, former sportscaster WPRI in Providence, Rhode Island. Bottom right-hand corner of the screen in the middle there is Alex Sims, former sportscaster WSYR in Syracuse, currently at NESN. She does the sidelines for the Indoor Football League there. Bottom of the screen, the very bottom of the left, that is OG2K, our current king of the hill. He's got the ball at a 2-score lead here. Was down by 7, so he's run off 21 straight, playing with Vanderbilt here against our challenger, AllInAllen. Tommy Allen, bottom right-hand corner of the screen, playing with Alabama. They're in the third quarter. All right, back to the games here. Let's talk about this game here that they're playing on EA Sports College Football 26. In real life, this game will be here on Saturday afternoon. Number 16, Vanderbilt at number 10, Alabama. Now, Vanderbilt won this game last year. That game was in Nashville. Of course, Alabama, number 1 in the country, had just beat Georgia just like they did this season. Go into Nashville, anchor down, baby. Vanderbilt gets the win against Alabama. Alabama looking for some revenge, this time in T-Town down there in Tuscaloosa. Derwin, who you got in this game? You got the Commodores, or you going Bama?
I'm going Bama, man. Bama just had a battle with Georgia and came out on top. They're flying high, and they have not forgotten about them getting ambushed last year in Tennessee and with Nashville. So they're going to want a little get back. So I don't see Vanderbilt coming out of that stadium unscathed.
Wow. Alex, can the Commodores do it again for the second straight year? Go in there. Look, you know who the undefeated team is in this matchup? Vanderbilt.
I'm going with Vandy, actually.
Oh, you are doing this, huh?
I'm doing this. I am doing this. And I'm going to be right, because I usually am. What?
She is.
See, you're a smart man.
I'm learning.
You are. What Diego was able to do against the Bama defense last year should worry them a bit, because especially with him being so hot these last 5 games. Also, Vandy has cruised to a 5-0 record, easily crushing their opponents. I think I have in my notes here, on average of 30 points per game. 30 points per game.
Scored 55 last week against Utah State. You were absolutely correct.
And 24-point victory over South Carolina. I mean,
yes.
You I think they're just a little bit better of a team, to be honest. I know Alabama had that huge win against Georgia, but I think that Vandy just is a better team overall. And Diego knows the Alabama defense. He's comfortable. He's a I just think that they're gonna roll against the roll tide.
Against the tide. Against the tide.
But yeah.
All right, we're going to see. Look, it's going to be a very exciting game there, Alabama. Shout out to my young cousin there, number 0. You saw some pictures there of him. Junior Cheryl had 3 touchdowns last week against Utah State. Vanderbilt putting up 55 points against Utah State last week. Look, it's going to be tough, man. It's different. Playing them at home in Nashville, at Vanderbilt off the West End, and then going down to Tuscaloosa in the T-Town. 100,000 folks there at Alabama. They're waiting on you this year. You're not going to be able to sneak up on them this year. We'll see how Vanderbilt comes out there, ranked number 16 in the country against number 10, Alabama. It should be a great game Saturday in Bryant-Denny Stadium. All right, this game, this MAT game, college football game, almost over here. 28-14 lead. Looks like our King of the Hill, OG2K, is going to get that win. The third quarter brought to you by our good friends, Chubby Sports Bar and Grill, located also in Bayonne, New Jersey, 812 Broadway. Bayonne's favorite sports bar. Great food, good vibes, and fun atmosphere. We all need a place to relax after work, right? So why not do it with the drink in your hand? It is Bayonne's top-rated burgers, wings, they got the dry rub and the sauce, grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salty pretzels, seafood baskets as well. Open every day except Monday. So Tuesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Check them out there. Man, Ed and those good folks do a great job there. It was a day party. Also the R&B on the weekends as well. Latin nights on the weekends as well. Check them out online, chubbybayonne.com. We're back here inside of 902 Brewing Company in Bayonne. Actually, I live in Bayonne, New Jersey. We're in Jersey City, literally right next door. Two cities are right next to each other. Craft Brewery here, producing those ales and lagers, about 20 different varieties here. ISG College Football, we're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clinton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Got my guys, Worrell, women, Derwin, Worrell, former sportscaster, PRI, in Providence, Rhode Island, and Alex Sims, former sportscaster, WSYR in Syracuse. We're talking the latest in the world of college football. Week 6 is upon us. We just saw a couple of gamers play EA Sports College Football 26, and it was our King of the Hill getting the win. Playing with Vanderbilt, a 2-touchdown win over Alabama. We just got through talking about Alabama and Vanderbilt. The other ranked matchup of the weekend in the ACC. Number 3, Miami at number 18, Florida State. Look here, folks at Florida State, they're not happy, Alex. They wanted College Game Day to come down there, so they're not happy that College Game Day decided to go to Tuscaloosa. I think that's Florida State. That's your fault. Losing on the road to Virginia. If you beat Virginia, you're undefeated. Man. It's an undefeated matchup. So take care of your business.
You can't pick going to Tuscaloosa to watch the Tide play Vanderbilt versus.
Vanderbilt's 5-0, dude.
I
Diego
don't
Pavia.
care. It's Florida State, Miami. That has been the rivalry for decades.
The longest rivalry.
Yeah, back
Since-
in the 80s and
Bobby
90s.
Bowden,
80s
Deion
and
Sanders,
90s.
Michael Irvin.
Yeah, you
Are
keep talking about
kidding
guys
me?
that played in the 80s. Listen to you. You keep talking about guys in the 80s.
It's still a premier rivalry.
Since when?
It's
When?
still forever. It's still a rivalry. And both
Do you
teams
realize-
are good.
Do you realize since moving to the ACC, I don't think Miami's ever even won the ACC. Can you believe that?
We really sending a whole TV crew to see Vanderbilt play Alabama. This is what we doing?
Is
Really?
Vanderbilt 5-0?
I don't care
Yes or
what
no?
they are.
Is Vanderbilt undefeated? Yes or no?
A baseball school.
Yeah, the Vandy boys, they are. Yeah. But are they undefeated?
They are. They are.
Okay. Did they beat Alabama last year?
Yes, they did.
Did they beat Auburn last year?
Probably.
Yes, they did. They are the state of Alabama champs. They own Alabama right now. This is look.
And
look,
then
I
what
think-
happens if they get boat raced on Saturday?
Okay, then we'll forget about it. This is only the second time Vanderbilt's been on College game day. I think the first was back in 2008. So it's been a while, man. I know it's been a while for Florida State too, but I don't mind them going to Tuscaloosa for Vanderbilt and Alabama. Alex, your thoughts here on Miami and Florida State? Who you got?
Miami. 100%. They have a better roster, and they're coming off a bye. They're rested. They're ready to go. Florida State D hasn't really generated much pressure in this season, and up them against the best potential. Well, it is. I think Miami has the best O-line in college football. So I mean, I think Miami gets the W, honestly. I really do. They're just a better team overall. And again, they're refreshed, they're ready to go, they're coming off a bye. I call it. It's Miami.
Beat up. So you got Canes or Dynamite, or are you going
You know, I might have to piggyback off of Alex a little bit. My head says Miami, probably a better team. My heart is Florida State.
That's where I'm at. I'm going Florida State.
I know,
going
my heart
Florida
is
State.
with Florida State, but yeah.
Yeah,
Like the
especially-
Seminoles. You got to get
Well,
back to the chop.
Why do you like the Seminoles? You like Castellanos, the little quarterback? Look, they got beat by Virginia, but they still put up almost 40 points in that game. Defense can't give up 48 points to UVA. That's the problem.
Well, they're going to have to anchor down. You know, sometimes what they say, when it's a rivalry, throw the numbers out the window. So that's what I'm hoping for, that Florida
That's
State
true.
can dig deep and pull out some magic.
So yeah, we'll see. This game on ABC Saturday night, number 3 Miami at number 18 Florida State. All right, real quickly, guys, I want to ask you about this. We got about 11 minutes left here in the show. How about Paul Finebaum? There's some talk that he's considering running for U.S. Senate. That would be in Alabama. That seat going to be open because of Tommy Tuberville, the current senator there. He's going to run for governor of Alabama there. Now, it's not official, but he says he's going to think about this. Got to make a decision. I believe he's got to file the paperwork by January. He says he's going to make a decision in the next 30 to 45 days here. Alex, your thoughts here. Paul Finebaum, the mouth of the South, running for Senate. You think he's going to do it?
I mean, I don't blame him for wanting to do it. Like, he doesn't like the direction and where this country is going, and he wants to make a powerful impact. So I get it. I feel like he wouldn't say it if he wasn't going to do it. I feel like he's that type of person. I think he has a shot, and I think he should. I agree with them. I don't blame him one bit.
Derwin, your thoughts here. Finebaum running for U.S. Senate. You think he'll do it?
Hey, the country that we live in, why not? We've seen it. We've seen over the years. I mean, you don't have to be a politician. Look at our president. You know, if you have a dream and you feel like doing something, why not? Go for it. You don't know who's going to vote for you. He might just win. So why not? If he's like tired of college football, hey, who
He is a
says
good
he can't
listener.
win the Senate?
Yeah,
Well,
you don't have to be. You don't have to be a politician either. I mean, look at Trump.
Right.
He was
That's
a
true.
politician.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, I literally anyone can run.
Yeah. Look at
My,
Trump.
my only it's not a problem that I have. The only thing that I kind of latched on to is when he says he was moved by the Charlie Kirk thing. And I understand that, of course, the way he was assassinated, and we definitely don't want political violence in this country. My problem was you were moved by that. I mean, look, there are plenty of people that get attacked and have been killed. Why was it this person? That's the only thing that I thought of. So I was like, okay.
Right.
What's that have to do with anything?
It should have been affecting you a long time ago, not just this instance.
Well, because he said that was part of his calculus. That's why he wants to run, because of the assassination of Charlie Kirk. And I'm like, well, people have been assassinated on the other side as well. So that's the only problem I had.
No, but I think like that was just the topping on the cake. I think for him,
Yeah.
I think that I like any normal person, like I think that was just like the final straw, and I think that's why he is getting to a point where, hey, this seat's going to be open. Like, I should probably take it. I don't like the way this country, this direction's going. So, yeah, I think I agree with him.
And look, I'm all for it. I mean, politics. I want everybody to get in there. Look, you want to make a change. Look, to make change, you have to get into the arena. So you have to throw your hat into the arena. Also, he said, look, he's from, I think he was born in Tennessee, technically. I think he went to the University of Tennessee, but he spent a lot of time in Alabama. That's where he started his radio show, worked there for those papers there in Alabama. My thing is, all right, Paul, as they like to say down south, Paul, I don't know how much those people in Alabama really like him, to be honest with you, because he's been very critical of some of the things they've done at the University of Alabama and in Auburn as well. So I wonder, like, can he get out of even a GOP primary? I don't know. It's gonna be kind of tough. We'll see. I heard like AJ McCarron might be thinking about running for the seat too. At least there's some rumors out there. You guys' thoughts here? Like, even Alabama, the residents there, will they really be behind him? I think it's an open question.
They might be more behind AJ McCarron.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing.
Sometimes it's a popularity contest,
Yeah.
Clearly, we've seen that.
Clearly, I know.
We've seen that. All right, we'll see about Paul Finebaum, about the South, considering running for the U.S. Senate there in Alabama to replace former coach there at I think it was at Auburn, Tommy Tuberville, the current senator there. All right, that fourth quarter, guys, the EA Sports College Football game is over. Our King of the Hill won there. We got about 6 minutes left in the show. The fourth quarter brought to you by our good friends right here at 902 Brewing Company. We're located here in Jersey City, 101 Pacific Avenue, craft brewery here, producing ales and lagers, handcrafted beers, and the best atmosphere that you'll find. Curated good times made here in Jersey City. Got the spacious tap room. They also host a variety of events. Got the beautiful rooftop upstairs, guys, overlooking Lower Manhattan. Got the World Trade Center and everything like that down there as well. So shout out to the good folks here at 902 Brewing Company. Also, Don and the staff are doing a fabulous job. You can check them out online, 902brewing.com. We're back here inside of 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City, producing those ales and lagers. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports, ISG College Football. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, right off of Route 3. College football, we were talking about it, week 6 in college football. I got Derwin, Worrell, and Alex Sims here. The EA Sports College Football game is over. We had some gamers playing for cash and prizes. We're going to talk to the winner after this last story here. And this last story has to do with the NCAA. They're going to end the football spring transfer portal. Now, we're going to have just one window. Last year, previous few years, it was 2 windows. We had the winter sort of window, which was usually like December 9th through the 28th. And then we had the spring portal window, which was April the 16th through the 25th. That was the problem. This is the Nico Iamaleava window right here. That's why they're changing this, because of that guy right there, Nico, when he left Tennessee, held them hostage, wanted to hold out for more money. And we basically essentially got a trade between UCLA and Tennessee. Nico going to UCLA actually got less money. And Joey Aguilar coming to Tennessee and playing his butt off right now. Got about 1,500 yards, like 15 touchdowns in 5 games here, playing for the University of Tennessee in the top 15 and definitely in the college football playoff picture. Your thoughts here? Is this a good idea? I absolutely believe it's a great idea. I want these athletes to get their money. But that spring transfer portal, man, you were asking for a lot of issues there with the teams trying to set the rosters and everything like that. Alex, your thoughts?
I love it. I love the fact that players only have one opportunity to make transfer decisions. I think athletes have gotten too spoiled, I would say, and have taken advantage of the system. They think the grass is sometimes greener on the other side. Well, that's not the case. Because I've seen just from prime example, like from a couple Syracuse players that have gone to SEC schools, prime example, and don't play. And just because these players aren't getting any playing time, and they think, oh, I'm gonna go somewhere else. Like, I think this is how it should be. I think they're getting too much leeway. This kind of limits that, and I think they need to make a decision one way or the other, and I think this is a great call on their part.
Derwin, so just one window now for transfers in college football, according to the NCAA. It looks like it's going to be sometime in January, usually like that first week of January, right around January the 2nd, somewhere around there, which that could be a problem if you're a college football playoff team, but at least it's just one window so these guys can start setting the rosters in the spring and into the summer months. Go ahead, Derwin.
It should be one window. I mean, it became a mess. You opened Pandora's box. You wanted the players to get paid. So now they're getting paid, and now you're no longer going to see guys really stay, the really good guys, stay in college for, like, whether it be football or basketball, for 3 years. You got players that are going to a different school every single year, and it's crazy. Yes, you want to see the players get paid, but there should be one window, and don't put it in the spring where it's just causing all kinds of chaos, and you got players hopping from school to school.
Yeah. Now, are you any concerns there about this this proposed window? They're going to make a decision here later this month, and they got to come up with the dates here by the end of this month here in October. They're looking at like January the 2nd to like the middle of January. I think you got to wait till after the college football playoff, maybe But see, the thing with that is the championship game's not till the end of January. So now it's like, all right, you push the portal back to February, and it's like, I don't know. They got to do something with the calendar there. Both of you guys jump in. Go ahead, Derwin.
I mean, you want to do it when the season's over. You don't want players thinking about something else when they really need to be focused on the playoff games. Focus about playing. Coaches need to be focused on getting their teams prepared to play a bowl game, not which recruit they're about to take out of the portal. So, do all of this stuff in the off season. Let's have an off season where you can have your portal.
Especially since we're going to professionalize college sports and make it like the NFL, which it is now. I guess you'd have to do it in February, or the very last couple of days of January. Because when is the national title game? Like January 20th or 20, something like that. So, your thoughts, Alex, real quickly?
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm going off exactly what we've been talking about. Is I think that I do think that that the one chance to transfer, but I do agree with you guys. I think it needs to be after the season's over, because their heads need to be where their team is at. They can't be thinking about what school I want to what school I'm going to get more money at, what school is going to play me more. Like, we can't be having that. I think they need to have their heads in the game, and they need to focus on their team itself. It's got to be, but that puts it in a weird spot. So I don't know. I'm kind of mixed, but I do think it needs to be after the college football season is officially over.
All right, we'll see about that. Also, you got college basketball, portals and windows as well. So, just sticking to the NCAA right now, one window. It'll probably be sometime in January. The question is, will it be early January or will it be late January after the season? I guess they still need to make the final recommendation and pass the final, law there when it comes to the rules and the regulations for the spring transfer portal, which will just be one window going forward. All right, guys, the game is over. Let's go ahead and bring in our king of the hill. Once again, moves on, gets another win. OG2K, look here, man, you were down 7, right? 14-7. And you reel off 21 straight, man. And that was the, sort of start for you to get the win and to create a little separation there. How important was that little run there when you scored those 3 straight touchdowns to get this dub?
I think this touchdown before halftime was like the biggest play of the game, probably, because that was on 4th down with like no time left, and it was to the Cheryl guy too.
My cousin, that's right.
Yeah,
Junior Cheryl. Yeah,
he played slot for me, and he got the touchdown. And then from there, I was able to continue to play good on offense and play solid D.
I got you. So you're gonna win some money. Do I get some of that money since my relative, my blood, helped you win the game? Do I get some of the earnings?
Maybe.
All right, man. Good stuff. You're a good champion, man. We'll see you next week for Madden and college football. Once again, just one loss for you in 7 weeks, 7 months. If you want to be like OG2K and win some money, you can sign up, man. Ages 13 and up, all online. You can win cash and prizes. Weekly King of the Hill format. Join us right now at theisgshow.com/CFB. Once again, theisgshow.com/CFB. Don't do it today, but do it to now. Also, if you want some merch, got great, beautiful t-shirts, official merchandise shop, authentic and official merch. Get free shipping on orders over $75. Join us now. You can go online right now, theisgshow.com/shop. Once again, for your shirts, $29.99, theisgshow.com/shop. Got over 30 different varieties and different options for you there at theisgshow.com/shop. Also, this postgame show brought to you by our good friends at Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, the title sponsor off of Route 3. The guys that invented deep dish pizza in 1943, drawing their identity and inspiration there from the origins in the Chicago. Over 100 locations in 20 states. They also serve more than pizza, folks. They serve pasta, steaks, seafoods, burgers, and more. Craft beers, great cocktails, and vegetarian dishes as well. Check them out online, unos.com. But before we get out of here, I got to do my Larry Locks real quickly, presented by and powered by MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Vanderbilt at Alabama. I've got the Tide. Can't take the hometown team, but I do hope my young cousin, Junior Sherrill, plays well. Miami at Florida State. Give me FSU. Iowa State at Cincinnati. I got Cincy, Iowa State. I think both of their corners are hurt and going to be out for the season. I think that's going to hurt the Cyclones. Texas at Florida. I think I'm pulling the upset here in the swamp. Give me the Fighting Billy Napiers and the Gators. They say it's great to be a Florida Gator. I think they beat Texas and upset them down at Bid Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville at the Swamp. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here, guys. Shout out to OG2K, our current champion man and King of the Hill. Alex Sims, former sportscaster, WSYR in Syracuse, currently at NESN Indoor Football League. She's the sideline reporter for the Massachusetts Pirates. And there's my guy, Dad Wood. Derwin Worrell, former sportscaster, WPRI in Providence, Rhode Island. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG College Football here. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Thanks for watching here on NESN Nation, on Bean Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. That'll do it here from 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City. Have a great week, folks. Enjoy the college football in Week 6. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.